Hey YouTubers, this is Runner7395. Just want to do a quick follow-up video and get out there. I know a while back I was trying out the Sprint Evo 4G to see if it would in fact replace my iPhone 4G, which I had had. And I don't know if you recall or not, but I had had the iPhone ever since the first generation iPhone. I've had every single one. Not that I'm an Apple fanboy, but I've always loved the iPhone. I've had it, like I said, all four of them. Now I have jumped around quite a bit with phones, but iPhone has always drawn me back. Excuse me, always drawn me back into the phone. I just always liked it. But ever since the Sprint Evo 4G came out, I checked it out and always wanted to try it out. So I finally dropped a bucket. I know the phone is many months old now, but finally decided to give it a try a couple months ago to see if I was going to give it a 30-day trial, just to see if I liked it, and if I did, I was going to keep it and use it as my daily driver. And the answer to that question is, there it is. So guess the answer would be a yes. Still got the phone and still love the phone. And so I have switched out from my iPhone to the Evo 4G. Now, pros and cons to both. There is no perfect phone out there, as everybody knows, and there's no perfect phone for every situation. I still have, because we have a family contract with AT&T, I still have the iPhone 4G. I just don't carry it every day with me at all. It stays in my bag. So basically, it is my MP3 player. I use it for my iTunes stuff. And a couple of reasons that I decided to go ahead and keep the Evo 4G over the iPhone. One is the screen size. The 4.3 inch compared to the 3.5 inch was very nice for my eyes. Anyway, I'm over 40, so the eyes aren't what they used to be. So I like having the extra screen real estate to view. So I really like that. It took some getting used to when I first got the phone because it seemed so large. But man, you get used to it really quick, and it's very comfortable in your hand, very comfortable to hold, very comfortable to talk on, to type, to use the screen. So I love the screen size. Another thing I like are the notifications. I like the way Android handles the notifications. I like the notification bar. I can slide it down, just throw it back up if I don't want to do anything with it. It's not the intrusive pop-up screen that I would get on the iPhone. Another thing, I like how customizable the phone is. Even though this phone has HTC Sense on it, which I know a lot of people don't like, but personally I like it. I've got no problems with HTC Sense. It's very smooth. It works. It does what I want it to do. I also like the Google integration I use. Gmail, I've got 4 Gmail accounts. I use Google Calendar, Google Docs, Google Voice, and it works so well with this phone with Android. And so I really like the Google integration of the phone. It's not to say it's perfect. No phone is perfect, as we all know. So, the few things I do. Do I miss some things about the iPhone? Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't. I do miss, even though this has an 8-megapixel camera on it. I still seem to get better pictures out of that iPhone camera. They put an excellent camera in their phones. So a lot of times when I travel, I still carry my iPhone and I'll use that as my camera. It just works very well. The battery life of the iPhone, everybody knows that. It's absolutely fabulous, the battery life. Now, what I did with this, I did get the Setio extended battery, the 3500 milliamp battery on it. You can see it kind of the fat back there. It gives it the big butt. Still doesn't get in the way of the camera lens or the kickstand or anything, but gives it the big butt. And this gives me plenty of juice. I can more than last a complete day with this battery. I don't have to worry about it whatsoever. I don't have to manage. A lot of people with the Evo got to manage to, make sure certain things are off. I don't mess with any of that stuff with the battery. Have this battery, and I can just use the phone as a phone and use it all day. So I got no issues with it. Also, size-wise, it doesn't make it that much larger. Still makes it very comfortable in the hand. You can throw it in your pocket. As far as carrying it, don't have a case with it. I do have a screen protector, and all I got was the Setio clip. As much as I hate belt clips, but this is about the only thing I really like for the phone. So it just snaps right in, and the screen is protected, and I can throw that, and I just throw that in my bag or my jacket pocket, and I like how the screen is protected while it's in there, which is nice. So that is basically it in a nutshell. Like I said, I do have this phone, had it for several months, a couple months now, and do like it. Nothing fancy the way I have it set up. Sorry about the glare there. Just very simple. A couple of the screens, but I love how customizable this phone is. Like I said, very smooth to me. I've got no issues with it whatsoever. So there you go. Briefly, that is my my undertaking here, my little experiment of trying out the phone. I did keep it, so it's a great phone. If anybody's thinking about it, I know they'll probably be coming out. Sprint's going to be coming out with something new here, maybe a follow-up to this phone at some point in the future, but I don't regret pulling the trigger with this phone. I'm perfectly happy with it, and again, it's a fabulous phone. So let me know if you got any comments. You can leave them below, and thanks for watching.